Mogadishu Airport was established in 1928 with the name Aeroporto di Mogadiscio Petrella, the first such facility to be opened in the Horn of Africa. It served as the main military airport for Italian Somaliland citation needed. In the mid-1930s, the airport began offering civilian and commercial flights. A regular Asmara-Sab Mogadishu commercial route was started in 1935, with an Alla Littoria Caproni 133 providing 13-hour flights from the Mogadishu airport to Italian Eritrea citation needed. The aircraft had a maximum capacity of 18 passengers, a record capacity at that time. In 1936, Alla Littoria launched an intercontinental connection between Mogadishu, Asmara, Khartoum, Tripoli, and Rome. The voyage lasted 4 days and was one of the first long-range flights in the world. During the post-independence period, Mogadishu International Airport offered flights to numerous global destinations. In the mid-1960s, the airport was enlarged to accommodate more international carriers, with the state-owned Somali Airlines providing regular trips to all major cities. By 1969, the airport could also host small jets and DC-6 type aircraft. In the 1970s, Somalia's then ruling socialist government enlisted its Soviet allies for major renovations to the grounds facilities. The airport's capacity to cater to both civilian and military needs was in the process significantly enlarged. The Somali Air Corps SAC also used the airport at this time and had an airlift wing stationed in the capital. The SAC maintained a military academy at the airport that was used by all Air Force members. In the 1980s, the Somali federal government recruited the U.S. Navy, its new Cold War partner, to further enlarge the Mogadishu airport. The project included the construction of a modern control tower equipped with state-of-the-art navigational technology. The Somali Civil Aviation Authority SAMCA, which then regulated the national aviation industry, also signed a contract with the Italian firm Cilnia worth an estimated 17 billion Italian lire, $8.5 million. The agreement stipulated that the company would build a second terminal for international routes as well as a new control tower. The Italian firm was also tasked with supplying air traffic control equipment. With the collapse of the Syed Barre regime and the ensuing civil war, the airport's ongoing renovations came to a halt. Aviation operations also routinely experienced disruptions, and the airport's grounds incurred significant damage. On August 3, 2006, African Express Airways became the first international airline to resume regular flights to Mogadishu International Airport 9. On June 8, 2007, the Transitional Federal Government (TFG) announced that the airport would be renamed in honor of the first president of Somalia, Aden Abdullah Osman Dar, who had died earlier in the day. The following year, due to security risks brought on by the resumption of fighting, in the wake of the Ethiopian intervention, most civilian aircraft opted to land and depart from K-50 airstrip, situated about 50 kilometers from Mogadishu in Lower Shabelle 10. However, in the late 2010 period, the security situation in Mogadishu had significantly improved, with the federal government eventually managing to assume full control of the capital by August of the following year. On August 20, 2012, the Aden Adde International Airport hosted the swearing-in ceremony for many legislators in the nation's new federal parliament. The event also saw the appointment of General Muse Hassan Sheikh Saeed Abdul as interim president and parliamentary speaker 1213. In 2013, the International Civil Aviation Organization officially removed the airport from its Zone 5 list of airports deemed security risks 14. In June 2014, Minister of Air Transportation and Civil Aviation Said Jama Korshal announced that additional up-to-date technology earmarked for the Aden Adde International Airport in Mogadishu would be delivered 15. As of June 2014, the largest services using Aden Adde International Airport include the Somali-owned private carriers, Dallo Airlines, Juba Airways and African Express Airways. In addition to UN charter planes, 16 and Turkish Airlines 17. The airport also offers flights to other Somali cities such as Baidoa Galkayo, Berbera and Hargeisa, as well as international destinations like Djibouti Jeddah. 18 and Istanbul 17. According to Favori, there were 439,879 domestic and international passengers at the airport in 2014, an increase of 319,925 passengers from the previous year. 19 As of November 2014, the airport accommodates more than 40 flights each day, up from 3 flights in 2011.20.